Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are on the Lyra server. It's getting closer to the time that the new Draconis server is going to open. So right now you see a lot of people doing a mad dash to try to sell as much as possible so that way they can take the EP over to the new server and try to get a foothold over there. Right now we hit VIP6 a couple days ago, and I finally started farming Caria. We have the prayer necklace. We get 3 per day. So I have quite a few just sitting around because it's been about 2 days, 2 to 3 days since I've hit VIP6, and I've just been collecting the necklace instead of actually coming here just 3 times per day. And I let it build up so I can focus on other things like getting my gear together, making sure that my EP or BP is continuing to raise. So the last time the last time I came to Caria, I had about 1400 BP, which is no, it was like 1360 last time I came in here. So it's a huge difference in damage. It's a huge difference in all the different things that I have on my character now. So the run should be way smoother than it used to be. I shouldn't have to worry about not having enough damage to take the boss down by myself or anything like that. Before, when we were doing it, we were able to simply just kind of hope and pray. Most of the time it worked, sometimes it didn't, but yeah, we're just going to be doing Caria runs for this stream and make sure that we get our daily grind up, because what we want to do is just build up some gold, turn around and sell it. There's a couple people that's looking to get their royalty up, but those that are going to be staying on the server is going to use this time to try to push into like the top ranks, so that way they can have more of a foothold and start making some money on the server. So I'll teach you guys exactly what you need to do in order to make some money on the server. One of the biggest things that we're lacking right now is actually 30 stars saints. So coming in Caria, farming these up, or supplying your own is always going to be a good thing. So having VIP6 is always going to be a good thing. What I'll probably do is start up another account and just toss VIP6 on it. I have a couple god stones that I can use to make sure that they're able to get the necklace, because the only way you can get the necklace is if, one, you're level 100, and two, you're able to summon 3 pets. The Godstone allows you to summon 3 pets, so that's an easy one right there. And having a level 100, I think it's like 110, that takes me an hour to do. You've seen the video where I went from level 1 to 100 in an hour, so there's nothing complicated about meeting those requirements on a fresh account. So for now, without further ado, let's go ahead and start the run. I've already cleared the first room. Put simply, just run through there, kill everything. I do have a mannequin here with me. This is a paladin that is specifically for Caria runs. I don't use him for anything else. He has 2 pandas and a Tifa on him. The 2 pandas is just so when he's running through fire and traps by himself, he won't die. The Tifa is just so if something hits him, it'll blow up the Tifa and I don't have to worry about it. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing I do, pop Fearless and immediately start spinning. And that's because you don't want to get snared. You don't want to get hit with any type of CC, because if you do, you'll get blown to smithereens. But let's go ahead and toss on a little bit of music and continue on this grind. There we go. Generally, I just wait for my whirlwind to come back up, because it instant kills pretty much everything in here. Alright, and this one just change up. When this bar runs down, it's going to summon NPC right behind you. Just turn around and kill it. Okay, we made it out of that zone before it actually did anything. If you stay in this zone long enough, I'll just go ahead and show you. It'll just spawn an NPC on you. It's not powerful, so you can smash it really, really easily. Alright, there it is. Just chain chop it down or hit it with whatever skills you have and keep it moving. Here, just spin, kill these things. You can one-shot them very, very easily. With the movement speed, you want to use that to go across to the other side. If you're playing any other class, then the best option for you is basically just to kill them one side at a time. They're not difficult to kill if you're playing a paladin, which I would recommend. If you're farming Caria, you want to have a paladin, so that way you're just running through here. You don't have to rely on anything else. Generally, I try to tell you guys what BP you need to solo, but I have no idea. It's different for everybody. Alright. So what you need to do is actually donate health to both statues on each side. Once you do that, you're able to summon the boss. Here, I just pop my Fearless, hit my Rose Blade for my Tifa, and my Fire Dance. All that along with my spin just wipes the boss out. So Fearless first, it lasts 15 seconds, so I don't have to worry about popping it too early. And go ahead and leave the middle. Everything that was around died. Alright, kill those. And the reason why you want to leave the middle is because these things do explode. So if they all gather into the middle, you don't want to get blown up for free. Alright, we're just going to collect everything that's on the ground. Well, not everything, but we want the shards, we want the gems, and the universals that we're going to be using to compose with later. I'll most likely just use those for my daughter, because I actually do have a daughter. Her name is Zerilyn. Right now she's at 37 stars. Those things are hella expensive. Hella expensive. Like, I'm not even joking. Those things are just retardedly expensive to keep up. Alright. Generally, I pick up number 5. So if you see 5s on the ground, 4s or 5s, go ahead and pick those up. 2s, 1s, that's up to you. That's if you just need the extra gold or something like that. I really don't care about 20,000 extra gold. Alright, again, just spin through here. You can spend the time opening up the chests and stuff like that. It's up to you. It's nothing bad inside of it. It will spawn monsters in a couple of them, but nothing that you won't be able to handle if you're coming in here by yourself. When you have a mannequin spawned out and you want one to follow you, especially if you're not playing a paladin, all you have to do is just click on your mannequin button and hit trade, and where you hit trade at, that's where the mannequin's gonna go. Now if you move on from here, the mannequin's still gonna run there, and then it's gonna ask you whether or not you want it to move to where you currently are, and you can hit yes or no. So again, Fearless, and then Fearless just reduces our damage. There we go. Get those to spawn. Why did you not die? Okay, there should be 2 more. I guess they're not gonna spawn? Question mark? Well, yeah, looks like they're not gonna spawn. So it looks like my mannequin, yeah, it's still running. So you can see it on your mini map. So you don't ever have to wait for it or have to keep going back and forth. I just figured out how to get that done recently, so I thought that was a little bit clever. I'm like, oh, so if you just hit trade, it'll automatically run to you. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing. Alright, and that's the message. You hit yes and it'll come to this area. So in this hallway, the first mannequin is going to pop up on the left hand side, the second one on the right, and then once you get to the end, both of them are going to pop. Once you finish killing those, you just go ahead and click the Thunder Shield. You kill these 4 right here. Be careful, they do explode. So we're just gonna sacrifice some more health. We have a panda that can heal us up, but the HP bags on the ground is to ensure that you can just do this without no issues. So pick up the HP bags and okay, that was a little bit weird. Alright, so I'm telling the mannequin to stop here because I need the mana from it to activate both of those. While it's on its way here, I'll just go ahead and clear the rest of the room. On each side you have 4 enemy. Once you're done killing them, just go ahead and break the curse that's on it. And this is why you cast Fearless, because this part sucks. You don't ever have to worry about your stuff dying. See, my Tifa just died. Just go ahead and pop a revival potion. They drop all the time, so you don't really have to worry about it. Why is my mannequin not moving? Did it die? Oh, it died. Oh, that's because it ran. Okay. That's not a problem. It looks like he does not have any revival potions, so running back might be a slight problem. Alright, so what I have to do is actually go back and get my mannequin. I think it dropped a helmet when it died too, so the helmet is roughly about 1,000 EP. So getting back as quickly as possible is probably going to be my best bet. And I just use my whirlwind for movement speed because it is the warrior's one of the warrior's fastest abilities. Doesn't matter if these things explode. Wait, what the heck was that? Oh. Suspicious item. Okay. Suspicious item. So, put simply, all the necklace that I had in my inventory is now suspicious items. Because I picked them up off the ground. But, like I said, it's not too big of a deal. Let's see, does he have any HP potions? Yes, he does. Because he needs those right now. I'll try not to say on my mannequin too much because I know it blacks out the screen. I'll fix that some other time when I figure out what to do. And he died again. I really gotta pay attention to that guy. Alright, so what I'm probably gonna have to do is just take him out of here. Have him resurrect his pets. And actually what I'm going to do is just restart the run. Yeah, because I'm not going to be able to continue further unless I have someone with mana. And if all his pets are dead, then there's no way he'll be able to provide me mana. It's funny that these are now suspicious items, even though it came originally from this character. I wonder if I pass it back to the paladin, whether or not it'll be still suspicious. What I can also try to do is, for the next run, just try to get him as many of these potions as possible. The only issue is I don't think they're tradable. Yeah, they're not tradable. There's a small lock on it in the corner. Let's just go ahead and run out. We already killed the first boss, so it's not too big of a deal. And then we gotta wait 1 minute before we can go back inside. So let's see what happens if I trade them back these items. Yep, still flagged as suspicious. But it's fine. He'll just throw that inside his warehouse later. For now, let's go ahead and clear a couple of things in our bag. Alright, so there's two different ways you can go about making money. One, you can wait until you have 30 of these Yellowstones, then combine them together, or you can just sell them straight up. If you don't have Solar Right, then they sell for 300,000 a pop. If you do have Solar Right, then it's like 300 and... what is it? I think you get 30%. So 390,000 gold, which 90,000 gold is a decent chunk per gem. The reason why I'm going to get 435 is because I have max Solar Right, which allows me to have way more additional gold when buying and selling, or well selling to a vendor. But everything's cheaper by 45% since mine is maxed out. So let's go ahead and clear my bag. Now, like I said, the Yellowstones, you can save them up, combine them, and combine 30 to get like 21,000 or 18,000, depending on which right you have. Alright, and as for the violet stones, do not just sell them raw. there's no reason to. Just go talk to the merchant and combine them into super vials. You can do this from your inventory, so it's not a big deal. Just go to character, forge, compose, right click on it. You need 15, and then go ahead and turn those into super violets. Now 9 times out of 10 you won't actually need to use these, but if you actually need them, that's how you do it. You need 15 violets and then turn that into a super violet. What these allow you to do is when you're leveling the actual level of your gear, then this will have a 100% success rate for doing that. That's all they're used for. Once your gear is maxed out, you just turn around and sell them, because whatever. But as you can see, they sell for 21 million for me, which is why I will be selling all of mine. Alright, so I already did that. Let's go ahead and head back to Caria. And use the necklace to go inside. I'm going to hit yes to teammate. Jump on the mannequin real quick. Hit accept, so that way he comes inside. Kill the first 2 monsters. I kind of screwed that up a little bit, but looks like they didn't stop me, so that's a good thing. Alright. Let's go ahead and hit trade, so that way he runs here. And then we'll wait the 5 seconds. After the 5 seconds are up, we'll go ahead and spin through this next area. And that's what I wanted to avoid, which is why I usually use Fearless. Yeah, it's gonna blow up regardless, so whatever. One of the best pets, if you suck at dodging their explosion, is a Lyra, because she'll provide a shield for you that will block that explosion. She only does it once every 60 seconds, but it'll keep you from losing another pet. Alright, let me open this. Trying to see if I can get... There we go. Hold on, let me just run on my paladin real quick. Give me like 10 seconds. Alright, there we go. So I got my paladin to eat that potion, which revived all of his pets. And we're just going to keep it moving. Try to make less mistakes on this one. And complete the full run. Yeah, I don't care if they explode. They shouldn't be able to kill me. Alright, so donated 10,000 HP to that one. And then we just go on the other side, donate another 10,000, summon a boss, and we should be able to kill it instantly. But remember, you don't want to sit inside the middle area because they will start exploding, and that's generally like the part where the boss might be able to take you out. Most of the time I'll see like a Necro cast his ability, spawn the boss and walk away, and then the boss will just stand there and they're damaged and die. So let's go ahead and hit Fearless, summon a boss, Tifa, spin. Alright, get the heck out of the center. That was weird. That pinging noise you hear is just gems dropping. Whenever they come into your field of vision, that's the sound they make to try to catch your attention. It gets really annoying at times, but you get used to it. Alright, here's the number 5. Any more? No. Okay. You can just cancel the trade once your mannequin arrives. Probably going to need to try to get him a little bit more items so that way he can rest his pets. That should have been a sweet spot so they shouldn't blow up on me. Okay, let's go ahead and spin through here. Wait for them to spawn. Spawn. What the hell? That was so random. I just go back to my paladin just to check on him, and he died. This paladin just having a bad day. Oh well. And all his pets are dead again. Yeah, he is just having a bad day over there. I'm not going all the way back. I want to kill the NPC that he spawned and actually open up some of these chests. And the reason being is to see whether or not we get a revival potion for him ready. Looks like we got one revival potion there. So that should be more than enough. Alright, so the thing that killed him is now dead. He almost ran right back into him again. Alright. Let's go ahead and tell him to trade again, so that way he walks up. He can grab the revival potion. Alright, there he is. Grab the revival potion. And let's go ahead and continue the run. Just make sure that he puts the pets on. Alright, there we go. When it comes to the next part, I'll most likely guide him through here because he seems to go around this way, which gets him killed. So, I'm going to stop him here. Give me one moment and I will be right back. And that's just the two pandas healing him. And he is clear. Alright, cool. So we can continue to run without him dying, hopefully. Except he's about to walk into... Okay, yeah, that was dumb. He probably just lost his pets right there. Yeah, he lost his Tifa. Wait for him to catch up again. Now you're probably wondering, oh well, it's a paladin, why aren't you just resurrecting your pets? I don't farm souls on him that much, so I don't want to waste the souls when he can just eat a potion. And as you can see, finding potions is not difficult at all. So let's go ahead and put him up here. Alright, there we go. Both of the statues are filled. So all he has to do is just add the mana to both of them. And his job is done. So I'm not going to have him sit there. He has to stand here. Otherwise the stuff will just spawn and get him killed. Like I said, don't care if my pets die, don't lose loyalty, so it's not a big deal. Oh, nice. So these things can silence, which is not really a big deal, but it can be annoying. Now, one of the things that you can do is go into Fallen Raphael
if you complete that dungeon, the final boss drops these stones, which you can use to increase your damage while you're in here. I used to use those at lower BP in order to do a lot more damage to the boss. It's useful because it gives everyone in your group extra damage for like 20 seconds. So again, fearless. Go ahead and drop everything and spin. Alrighty. Quick and easy. Diary number 10. I wonder what that gives. Probably like a redstone or something. Mana spring. Not very useful. And let me just look at my paladin, make sure he doesn't die. Okay, so he didn't die. He kind of got clipped by something exploding, so it didn't kill him or any of his pets. Alright, once you kill the second boss, it drops a key. You just bring the key around here to this machine, use it, and it'll open a portal for you. At this point, just go in here, kill everything that's in here. And then open the box. The only thing we care about is the shards. The blessings you get every single day for free, so you can leave those on the ground. If you are playing with free-to-play characters, I guess that helps them, so just tell them to pick up the blessings. Wow, we're getting some bad rolls on these chests. The game does not like me today. Alright, the next section is pretty easy. All you do is just click on each of the device and they will activate. You gotta activate all 4 of them. Once all 4 are activated, you can drop the barrier. Is it really not? There you go. Alright, should be 1 monster. Kill that real quick. Now at this point, you can just carve through this area. Even when my paladin's running through here, very simple for him just to run through there and kill everything. Now, this NPC will spawn randomly inside this room. The problem you're going to face with him is if he casts his lullaby on you, if you're low BP, you're going to die straight up. He does so much damage. So you want to hit him from range and just kill him instantly. If you can't kill him instantly, you're going to have some problems. Alright, let's go ahead and summon our paladin. And then they can pick up the revival potion. In this particular area, I don't think I have to watch over him. There shouldn't be anything around that can kill him. But, hey, who knows, right? And then this is why you need a paladin, because it requires 500 souls. That's why I won't waste my my souls resurrecting pets when I can just drink a drink real quick. Get myself some Gatorade, Powerade, whatever you, moose piss, whatever the hell is in that bottle. Alright, looks like he just showed up. Give me 1 second. He can grab that. Alright, donate 100 souls. Donate 100 souls. And now he can stand in the hallway. Alright, so in this part, you have 4 different statues. All you do is just activate the statue, wait for the monster to come out, and kill it while you're standing next to a pole. Just wait for it to follow you. There you go. Doesn't matter what range you kill it at, as long as they die while you're standing next to the tower, you're good. Alright, now that that's done, this next boss, you want to kill him as fast as possible. He'll summon these tiny versions of himself called overlords or something like that. Can't remember what the exact name. I usually kill him before it pops up, but anyways, if those get close to him, he'll kill it and get all of his health back. So the best thing you can do is just kill it as fast as possible. Let's see if I can. Yeah, he just died instantly. I was trying to see if one of them would actually pop up, because once he hits a certain HP, I think it's like 20% or 50%, they start spawning. But yeah, he just died instantly, so looks like that really didn't matter too much. Alright, so this part, go ahead and hit trade. Let me look at him real quick, make sure he's not running through a whole group of stuff. Nope, looks like he's good to go. Alright, so once you activate the fire mark, someone else will just go down the other hallway and drop the fire barrier. Here, let me fix this up so y'all can see what he's doing. Second. There we go. So this is what my paladin's doing. All he has to do is just walk down this hallway and kill this one thing. Once that happens, he just clicks on the ice mark and close the ice mark. And then on the other side, I'll be able to drop the ice barrier and then keep it going. And then it's just rinse and repeat. Go down to the end of the hallway, kill the one on the thunder, activate the thunder, go through the portal, and then that puts you right in front of your teammate. You can do all this part by yourself. It's just running around to each side. Alright. Alright, while I'm donating blood, you want to hit trade, get him out of the hallway. Alright, so this is another part where you have to cast your fearless and then go after these things. Because if they possess you, you get locked in CC for, I think it's a good 15 seconds, which is annoying as hell. You can't move, can't cast, can't do anything. Once all 5 are dead, you just talk to Emma here and get her tier. Make sure every single person in your party has a Emma tier, because if you don't, as soon as you spawn the last boss, whoever does not have that tier automatically dies. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If they're in the mat and let's say you have a teammate that's running up to you, someone's like, oh well, let's start the boss, we can kill it before he gets there, that person dies again if they don't have that tier. I'm checking to see whether or not my mannequin moves. If it keeps moving, then I gotta jump on him. Nah, he should be good there. Alright, so there's 3 different books. You just read the curse, it activates the boss, and then you just talk to him to start the fight. This boss should be quick and easy since everyone else just got melted. He's pretty much the same way, but put simply, if you're fighting him normally, you fight him in 2 different phases. First phase, he'll be like really small. You kill him, but he'll spawn a bunch of minions around you. They do explode if you kill them, so you gotta be careful with that. After you kill the small version of him, he'll turn large like he is now, and then you would fight him in his true form, where he would be a little bit harder to kill, but hey, he drops a decent amount of items, so whatever. So let's go ahead and hit fearless and just start spinning. And since we already killed everything that's on the bottom of the stairs, I just walk up to the top of the stairs so that way I avoid all the explosion. And looks like everything else is good to go. Trying not to pick up the hair, but I know I just picked up some hair. All the eggs that drop in here sell for over a million gold, so always pick them up. You can sell them for a decent amount, and that's how you're going to get your funds up to put into your royalty. Alright, let me lock him out, because that is going to be my last Caria run for today. Alright, there we go. Just disconnected him, kick him out of the group. And then we'll teleport to town and sell all the stuff that we just got. If you have people in your party that knows what they're doing, aka if you have at least one paladin that won't just get obliterated, then those runs should be fairly quick. Right now we're at 89,000 or 89 million, sorry. And let's go ahead and sell all these. Now, if you are planning on going to their new server, one of the things that you can do is farm redstones. Redstone sell for quite a bit, at least 4 million. Mouse over it. Okay, so they sell for 333, 300 million 33 333,333. So that's how much gold they sell for. That's if you don't have solar rights. You're just playing bare bones. But we don't actually sell redstone straight up. If you are in need of gold, turn them into God's blessings, and then sell the God blessings because those sell for a little bit more. And in order to do that, you just go back to the merchant, hit God blessing. Don't go for moon blessing. They sell for way less than you're putting into it. So just go for star blessing and turn all of your redstones into star blessings. So let me go ahead and show you. We have 4 there, 1 there, so 5 total. So let's go ahead and get 5. Alright, there we go. Now, as you saw, it's 3,333,000. These sell for 4 million a pop. So even if you're playing at the bare bones, don't have any blessings or any solar rights or moon rights, whatever, if you don't have any of that stuff, you're gonna make 4 million gold off of each one of the redstones that you get. Now, if you do have that stuff, then of course it's gonna be a little bit more. Right now I'm getting 5.8 million per, which we're at 96 million. Turns out to be a decent amount of gold. Let's just sell the rest of this stuff. And we almost got enough. We need 3 more violet stones in order to make a super vial. Once you're able to do that, that'll be another 21 million. Or for me, it'll be 21 million. But as you can see, I started with zero gold. I think I had I started with 3 million. So in 2 runs, I'm at 140 million gold. Now, when the new server opens up, if you're able to farm these things out by yourself, then the best thing you're going to be able to do is sell gold, because everyone's going to want to try to put as much into their royalty as possible, because it's a hell of a lot of BP that you get for free. Being rank 1 like I am, I basically made sure that nobody can catch up to me. Right now I'm at 200 billion, and the highest is at 106 billion. Put simply, they would have to do some power farming or spend a lot of money just to be able to catch up to me right now. But when the new server Draconis opens up, sell gold. Farm redstones, turn them into blessings, sell the blessings, get 4 million per. When the server first opens, you'll be able to sell gold for at least 1 EP per million. So that's how you're going to be able to fund yourself, especially if you're just going over there to farm and get yourself EP so you can fund whatever character you have on other servers or whatever. But yeah, there's plenty of ways you can make money. Gold is probably going to be the biggest money maker and the easiest to sell off. People aren't going to need 6-star unis right off the back. They're not going to use 12 stars. They're not going to need super EXP balls. They're not going to need all these things that most people try to sell. And when you see redstones over there, they're probably going to sell about 15 EP each. The reason why those don't sell too much is because you have a limited amount of stuff that requires you to use redstones as you're in the leveling process. It's like, yeah, you can try to make yourself some better gear than everyone else and then sell it. You do have gear makers that will jump from server to server when they're brand new, and they'll use solar rights in order to craft a bunch of gear. And when that happens, they'll turn around and sell it for high prices. So for example, say you get like a +8 fire elemental chest piece, they'll sell it for like 800 EP. So they'll gouge you on those prices, but it's not really worth it
very early on to start doing stuff like that. It's a good foundation, but once the server starts to stabilize itself and the prices start going down to normal and everything gets up and running, then you're going to see redstones, they're a dime a dozen. Right now, when the server first opened 2 months ago, one redstone would have net you 15 EP. Because, I mean, it was harder to get. People were boss farming. They were basically trying to do everything they could to get ahead. And they gouge you on every single price because of it. So, right now, the normal price you'll see redstones going for is about 2 EP. These guys are lost their mind. I don't know why. They still think they're going to get 5 from it. Yeah, I'm not saying anything worth it. But yeah, definitely not worth 5 EP anymore. That's just someone just being dumb. But anyways, that's Caria farming in a nutshell. Took a little bit longer than it was supposed to, and that's just because we had some mishaps with my mannequin. It's not too big of a deal. Stuff like that does happen. You just gotta be prepared for it. But what I would suggest you do is just come with a plan. Don't panic. And if you're a paladin in there, just don't waste your souls. Because having to buy souls is like 28 EP for, I think it's like 10,000 souls. And you don't want to waste EP if you're trying to make money. So, just keep it simple. Drink a potion, moose piss, whatever the hell was in that green bottle. And just make the run as clean as possible. Even if your pets die, just pop one of these and keep it going. You're definitely going to make money by running that, because you can either sell the gold or sell the gems or sell the shards that come out of it. The shards, if you get a stack of 80/99, because as you see the amount is 4 out of 99, 80 out of 99 sell for 300 EP. So if you want to make a career out of it, you can just go in there and farm these shards. They always sell because someone who's trying to get their pet above 200 is going to buy the hell out of these. So it's always beneficial to go in there and get those. Let's go ahead and knock these out and see how many we walk away with. Close. So we almost have enough for 1 box. And that was after 2 runs. But I have a couple left over, so let's go ahead and... yeah. That's 10. 30s. They don't initially stack, so just make sure you hit the tidy button and then they'll auto stack. So that's 2 there and 2 more 30-star saints. So we're good. Let's go ahead and compose those and see how far we can get on our ruby. I already fed her like 10 saints earlier. So let's see how far she's gotten. One of the things you always want to check is this one. Just hit auto, and if anything pops in there, then you know that it's good to go. And doing your minor gives you a hell of a lot of points towards your character. So we already hit 128, and we'll just keep feeding her shards and keep farming Caria until she's about 150, 160. And then I'll probably start pumping some 31.5s into her. But otherwise, I want to thank you all for watching, and I'm going to get out of here and just keep farming. You all have a good night and be safe out there. I know COVID's coming back with force, so just make sure you all are staying safe, social distancing, and